Okay. So today I will provide for you a content analysis of Joe Clark's persuasive speech using Monroe's motivated sequence. My analysis is based on the knowledge that I've gained in my class called Effective Leadership Communication at Malone University. The 5 steps of sequence include attention, need, satisfaction, visualization, and action. So let's talk about the first step, action. In the lecture, Monroe's motivated sequence, action is where you want to gain the attention of the audience. It will be difficult to persuade an audience if you're not able to capture their full attention. Joe Clark's skills to deliver an engaging introduction oftentimes is completed by using rhetorical devices. Clark uses words in a certain way that conveys meaning, to persuade, and to even evoke emotion. So in this clip that we just had watched, Clark got all of the students on stage who were performing bad in school, and he said things such as, in the last 5 years, they've done absolutely nothing. He called them drug dealers, he called them drug users. He talked about how they harassed the teachers and even intimidated the students. He even told them that none of them were even going to graduate. And so he kicked them off the stage, had the security guards kick them off the stage, and he did this in front of the rest of the student body. Clark, he had a reputation for getting the audience attention. Throughout the movie, you'll see him using different ways to gather attention in the different meetings, in the PTA meetings and staff meetings that he conducts. The next step that we're going to talk about is need. In the lecture, Monroe's motivated sequence, in the need step, you want to convince your audience that there's a problem. It's important to explain the problem and how it affects the audience personally. You can't assume that the need is obvious or that people are able to understand it. And you want your audience to answer the question, why should I care? After you give your explanation to the audience, they should also then become concerned with the problem. Clark was very, very skillful in creating psychological discomfort with his audiences. He, in this clip that we had seen, he said to the students, the remaining students, next time it may be you. And if you do no better next time, it will be you. If you don't succeed in life, I don't want you to blame your parents, the white man. I want you to blame yourselves. The responsibility is yours. Clark clearly articulated to his students why they should care. And so throughout the movie, we see Clark establishing a need across the board. There was an example, he had the teachers in the gymnasium, and he separated them into 2 different groups. One was extremely large and one was small. And he had the big group raise their hand, and that represented the 75% of the students who didn't pass the basic skills test. Then he asked, do you know what this means? The room remained silent. And he says, that means they can hardly read! So, that grabbed their attention and stated the need very loud and clear. So the next thing that I will show you is an example of the next step, which is satisfaction with a clip.
In 2 weeks, we have a practice exam and a minimum basic skills test on April 13th. That's 110 school days from now. But it's not just about those
or the next step is satisfaction. In the lecture, Monroe's motivated sequence, we learned that in the satisfaction step is where you introduce the solution. This is going to be the biggest proportion of your persuasive speech and where you're going to give the most information. You're going to explain to the audience in detail the information that they need in order to have a solution. Clark understands how to create balance by proposing a solution to the problem by using ethos, pathos, and logos effectively. First, Clark clearly outlines the solution in the video clip. He says in 2 weeks, you're going to take the practice test. In 110 days, you're going to take the basic skills test. And then he also says that it's their responsibility. So let's talk about the persuasive appeals that he used when talking about the solution. So in our lecture with the persuasive appeals, we learned that ethos is the credibility portion of it. Clark was able to provide solutions because the people trusted him. He was passionate about helping his students. He was had many similarities with his audiences as well. For instance, he was an educator related to the students. He was a person of color, that was the population. And he came from a similar background. He was able to build credibility by going into the neighborhood and meeting with the parents and the students in their homes. Pathos. Pathos is the second one, and that is the emotion part of it. He used descriptions and words and body language to motivate people to take action. His messages would make people upset, shock people, provided a sense of security, and even gave hope. Logos. Logos is the evidence portion. So he openly discussed where the students stand as far as it related to the test scores. He displayed the information in the clip. You saw it was on the stage, in the class, or in the hallways in the school. He would have the days. He had a calendar with the days, the countdown to take the basic skills test. And he didn't mind providing this information to the students, to parents, to community, whoever he needed to share that information with. Next, the fourth step is visualization. In the lecture, Monroe's motivated sequence, in this step, you want to explain the personal benefits to the audience for them to accept your solution. You want the audience to imagine their consequences of their choices and see how they will profit from them. Clark helps his audiences throughout the movie to visualize what life would be like if they adopt his solution. In the last clip we saw that he said, if you don't have these basic skills, you will find yourself locked out of the American dream that you see advertised on TV. And they tell you it's so easy to get. You are here for one reason and one reason only. Throughout the movie, Clark would often provide an image of what life would be like if you received your education and the struggles if you didn't. The final step is action. In the lecture, Monroe's motivated sequence, this is where you tell your audience exactly what you want them to do and how to do it. It makes it easy for your audience to then take those next steps. Clark delivers a message that moves the audience to take action by using Denny's model for communicating change. In the lecture, Internal Communication Changes, we learned that it's important to get the audience attention, and this is used through negative stories to get the audience attention. And the last portion of that video clip, he talks about the alternative is to waste time and to fall into the trap of crimes, drugs, and debt. You also need to stimulate desire. Positive stories to encourage action. Clark, to quote, said, "You're here to learn, to work for what you want." And then the last step is to reinforce with reason. And this is through the neutral stories, the what, when, how, and why. Clark let the students know that it was important for them to pass the skills test. Because if they didn't, they pretty much wouldn't achieve that American dream. And clearly, at the end of the clip, he asked if everyone understands what he was saying. And he said, "Welcome to the new Eastside High." Tonight, I have provided you with the content analysis of Joe Clark's delivery of persuasive speech using a role-motivated sequence using 5 steps: attention, need, satisfaction, visualization, and action. This video clip clearly showed that Joe Clark was able to demonstrate all 5 of the steps.